Hey guys, welcome to another Create a Sim video in The Sims 4. So today I am creating V, who is another sim that's a part of the girl squad that I've been creating. I'm in love with her, okay? I do this every single time. Every time I do like another Create a Sim video, I'm like, I love this sim, favorite sim, but like, I genuinely am obsessed with her. And the reason why is because one, the photo shoot that I did was fantastic. I love those photos so much, and I love this thumbnail, but when it comes to like the inspiration behind this sim, that's kind of the reason why I love her so much. Because if you don't know the game Cyberpunk 2077, it came out like I think a week ago or something, a week and a half ago, something like that. But I am obsessed with that game. It is so good. Play it if you haven't. It's got a lot of bugs and glitches, and like they're fixing the game still and everything because it's not 100% balanced, to be honest. But it's still really freaking good, and I love it. So definitely go play it. The character creation is so much fun because there's like a main character V. I don't know what like the male character is. I'm pretty sure the male character is still V, but I don't know like what his name is like short for, or like what his actual name is, because V for the females, her name's Valerie, but no one calls her Valerie except for like her really close friends, and so everyone just calls her V. So my bitch V, I love her so much. I'd insert a picture, but I don't have any good pictures right now of her, and so that's not gonna happen because the one photo that I do have that's actually kind of decent is where she's topless, and yeah, you don't want to, you know, I don't know, YouTube, you don't want to see titties, but there is a moment in this video, I didn't even blur or anything because it's not really like that long, and like I feel like, YouTube won't even really like notice it or anything, but there is a moment where you see some titties, and it's not good, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. 18 plus, 18 plus. I'm always 18 plus, but that game is so good. Cyberpunk, anyway, is so freaking good. Like the character creation is really like they have really good hairs. It's not like GTA 5 or anything where like your online character is busted. Like especially if you have a female character, you. But like there's so many good female hairs. There's like some decent makeup options. It's like a very futuristic game, so some of the makeup's a little bit like the lip gloss and like lipstick and stuff like that. I don't have V wearing any of it because it's just not my cup of tea. I don't like it. None of it's really that good or like suits me and like my kind of style, I guess. But um there's still some really good options in there, and clothing wise, you can't like get clothes right off the bat like in GTA. You have to go buy them, and like you have some on already and some in your closet, but they're ugly as hell, and then you have to go buy them, which it's not even that expensive, honestly. I feel like in GTA you have to have a pretty decent amount of money to have like good clothes, and you have to earn a pretty penny. But in this game, like I had, I think, $8,000, and I managed to only spend, I think, like 4,000 on like some pretty decent clothes. So it's really not, I mean, that's kind of a lot of money, but like it's not that bad, to be honest. So definitely, it's not that hard, and it's not hard to earn money either, at least in my opinion. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't really earned that much money in that game, to be honest. I don't even know. I've gotten through maybe like 10% of it, to be honest. Like I haven't gone through far of Cyberpunk yet. I really want to, but I'm just busy. I've been doing creative sims and making sims, and I just watched a show. Bro, I just finished a show. I haven't talked about the creative sim at all. This is V. Really fast before I get into that show that I just mentioned. V is her name is Valerie Overbeck. Her friends call her V. Actually, everyone calls her V. Her friends and family call her Val sometimes, but everyone calls her V. That's like what she goes by and everything. She's freaking gorgeous. I love her and her vibe, and just she's freaking stunning. She's very good at hacking, because I wanted to make a sim inspired by Tekna from Winx Club, but I ended up going with V from Cyberpunk, of course. But she's not super like techie like Tekna. She definitely does hack, and she's good at programming and everything, but you wouldn't really think that. But she also likes to go clubbing and go partying. She loves to be at nightclubs. She's literally 18 years old. Yes, she's like created a fake ID for herself and all of her friends. They go clubbing. She loves to do that kind of stuff. She loves to dance. So I'm obsessed with her. Her home life is pretty decent. She comes from an average family. She comes from a single mom, but her mom is very like well established for who she is. Like she's done pretty well for herself. She makes pretty decent money. She's raised her and her little sister. So she does have a little sister. She is very smart. Her sister is very smart for her age. She's like 11. but she is insanely smart. She's a lot like V in the sense that she's really good with technology just naturally, but she's just very she wants to be like an engineer already. She's very smart. And by the time she's V's age, she's gonna be smarter than V because V doesn't apply herself. She knows how to do things. She's very smart and intelligent, but she doesn't apply herself. Like her grades aren't the best. Like the reason why her grades are even remotely good is because she cheats and hacks into the systems to make her grades better and stuff like that, and to like get access to answers and to cheat and stuff like that. But if she actually applied herself, she would pass with flying colors. It's just she's lazy and doesn't want to put in effort because she doesn't care, because she knows that she can get by without doing that kind of stuff. So B's definitely, I guess, talented in the intelligence area, but she doesn't really do anything about it besides like programming and hacking and stuff like that. But that's pretty much V. She was the, I think, third friend of Mariah's, because the order of which like their friendship works is you have Mariah and then Ellie, and then you have, I believe, Rain, then V, because Rain and V were like best friends pretty much, and so then they kind of joined Mariah and Ellie, and then you have Hayden, and then you finally have Jade. But you don't even know who Rain is. Rain is my next greatest M. She's freaking cute. I love her. And she's kind of a whore, but that's okay. But anyway, back to that show that I mentioned. It is called Tiny Pretty Things on Netflix. It is so good! I finished it in like 2 days. There's only 10 episodes. I would have finished it in 1 day if I didn't have to work that day, that like morning and afternoon. But still, it is so freaking good. Watch it right now on Netflix. It's so, it's about ballet. Now hear me out, bitch. I don't like ballet in the slightest. Don't care about it whatsoever. But this piqued my interest in ballet, first of all. But like the drama, like it has everything. Yes, it's ballet related, but it has drama. It has scandal. It has like glam and rich people, money. It has like hot people, like so much sex you can't even think. It's so good. And like the sex scenes, the first one that there was, I was so shocked at like what it showed. I didn't think that it was good. I just thought that it would be like a PLL or something, but it's not. Like it's not like a cable like a TV show where like the sex is like very limited on like the freaking nudity. But I saw way too much. Not way too much, but I saw more than I thought that I would. It wasn't like an insane whatever, but there's so many asses in that show. They all have really nice asses. I don't know how, but like they're all perfect. Every man in that show has a really good ass. Every woman has a really good ass. They all have really good bodies. I'm like, okay, ma'am, because their asses, you see everyone's ass at least once in the show. I'm not kidding. It's very good. I definitely recommend it. It's like Black Swan and PLL had a baby, and if you don't know what PLL is, it's Pretty Little Liars. But it's like those two had a baby because it's very like drama oriented and ballet oriented. But it is so good. Go watch it. I'm obsessed with it. I need a season 2 stat. I might have to rewatch it to be honest because it's so good. Some of the characters I'm like in love with. But like I love it so much. It's just, it's so right on my alley. As soon as I told my mom like what it was, Black Swan and PLL, she was like, "That's definitely your take." But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to leave me a comment down below, like, video, and blah, blah, blah.